Hey guys, so I'm doing a monthly tarot forecast. This is for the air signs. So this is my first time doing these. So I'm starting it off. It's going to be for the month of February. So in this video, I'm going to read all the air signs. Everybody's going to get a reading that is an air sign. That is Aquarius, Gemini, and what's the other one? I always forget. Libra. I should know that. My dad was a Libra. What am I forgetting the sign? I have to remind myself. I know the signs. It's funny, I started as an astrologer reading. I do know how to read charts. I did it for many years. I would do it as a service, but it's a lot of work. Computer programs nowadays do a real good job. That's one thing they're real good, but it's really fun to learn the signs and learn how to cast charts and read the planets and everything, what's going on. So let's just get to it. Let's start the read. We're going to read Aquarius. And Aquarius, this is really your time. This is really your time. You know, we had that grand conjunction, and no, we're not in the actual age of Aquarius. It's going to be a while. We're dawning. But let's see. Aquarius should be having a good time though. But we're definitely in a shift. That's for sure. Everything is different. So hopefully get some good energy for Aquarius. But yeah, I finally decided to read the signs. Things have calmed down in the world. Obviously, everything was chaos, so I was doing a lot of current events. I'm still going to be touching on them. I want to go forward, though. I don't want to look back if I can help it. I just want, my energy has to go forward and stuff. So now that things are raising in vibration, let's put it that way, I can focus on some new things that I've been wanting to do. And reading your guys' sign is one of them. So let's get to Aquarius. And I did ask the group, would you watch my videos? Would you be interested? They said they would be. Okay, this is for Aquarius. Okay, we've got the Empress reverse. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, we got some tough ones. Kind of some tough stuff here. Little bit. Okay, so let's see what's going on with Aquarius. And some of you are going to have some challenges. So I've got the Empress in the reverse position. This is the Mother of Tarot. This is Venus. So we could be feeling a lack of love in life. You know, maybe things are just like, we may feel a little bit unloved. We've got that kind of Venus energy, kind of taking a downturn and everything. We might be feeling a little bit sorry for ourselves. Some of you may be single that are watching this. I've got the Hangman. That's another thing. I've got that. I don't really feel like, anyone loves me. I've got a little bit of that energy going on. Let me bring these over a little bit more for you guys. So we could have a little bit of that energy, and we could be very stuck. We could be feeling very stuck, like we just don't have love in our life and so forth. So that could be a little bit of a challenge. And yes, Aquarius, I know I've got the 3 cups in the reverse position. Will I ever get married? So I have some of my Aquarian energy. Some of you that are going to watch it are just feeling like, when am I going to get married and stuff? Please don't feel bad. Energy flows where attention goes. I got that 10 of Cups. We just want that happy family life. We want everything to all work out. We want, just like to be able to sit by a cozy fire with someone we love and so forth. But one of the things you need to acknowledge, Aquarius, you've got some walls up. You've got some walls up there. Is that part of the reason maybe love is not coming through for you in your life? A little bit of that energy I've kind of got. So there's some Aquarians. They want love in their life. I definitely feel that. I've got that challenge. But we've got that, that Hangman. But the Hangman, I want you to notice, is in the reverse position. You're not as stuck as you think. A lot of it is this. You're the one blocking yourself. I know I hate to put that on people. What do you mean I'm blocking myself from love? I'm starving for it. I know, but there is something in you that is afraid, of making a mistake, the wrong one. Let's draw some lovers oracle for that, because I definitely got that love energy. Like, what is blocking me from finding love in my life? So one of the things, I just drew the friendship card. So one of the things that kind of makes me feel Aquarius is sometimes as we're going in, we need to take time and go easy and allow everybody to become friends and everything in the relationship. We've got that I want to be married though energy. I've got that 3 of Cups reversed. I'm not married. This is what I want. I want the happy home life. I want the whole package. There is nothing wrong with holding out for the whole package, but it takes time. You've got to let a relationship develop. And I've also got the balance card. One of the things is you may be being out of balance when you're going into these relationships. Love is not always about green just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So we got to kind of look at that energy and so forth. You might be looking for perfection a little bit. There's nothing wrong with having high standards. I feel you do. That is part of the thing. You do have some high standards. But are they a little too high? We're wanting the picket fence and the 2 kids and everything to work perfectly. Let's draw your oracle cards. Okay. Some very interesting things. We talked about the hangman is showing. One of the things the hangman gets a different perspective. We've got the card a higher view. So one of the things is be able to see your situation a little bit differently. We need to rise above it and examine what is causing me to feel this way. What am I blocking that I can't get love into my life? I need to see the bigger picture and see yourself, as others may see you. We've got the roses kiss. I know we want that romance and love. Roses are a symbol of love, to have it perfect and everything. And that's one of the things. I've got a little bit of a perfection from you. Nobody is going to be totally perfect. Supports and challenges. Remember that. This card keeps popping up for me. A land in between. We may feel a little bit divided and so forth. We may feel we need to go to a certain side of a situation. This has been popping up for me a lot. It could be because of the energies going on in the world right now. People are feeling divided. And I've also got the card smoke and mirrors. So we need to clear the haze and so forth. Remember, we're going to get a different perspective with the hangman. That is the goal, to try to get a different perspective. And then also, we're going to try to drop those, where am I just too blocked? Where am I maybe my boundaries are just a little too tough. I do want to have love in my life. Maybe I've got to give people a chance. So that's a little bit that energy. I know we want love. I know we want marriage. I know we want a baby in the carriage, however that saying goes. But things take time, when a relationship has to develop and so forth. So when you finally find love, and it's going to happen this year, just don't rush. Don't make the person rush. Don't get too serious too fast. Let it evolve. Just like the rose. A rose has to bloom, right? A rose has to bloom. Allow it to bloom on its own. Don't force anything. So now we're going to read for Gemini, the Gemini twins. Let's talk about Gemini. What can we look forward to in February? And you know what? I feel I just realized, of course, Valentine's Day. So this could be part of the reason Aquarius is feeling like that. That could be the reason, Aquarius, you're feeling like that. That day comes and I don't have a partner and I want this and I want that. Or maybe you do actually have a partner, but it's just not going to marriage. Maybe it's just not working out. But maybe, could we be holding them too high of a standard and so forth? We got to kind of look at that. But yes, Valentine's Day is probably going to be a little bit of a trigger. Hey, for even more than Aquarius for that. Now we're going to concentrate. Gemini, Gemini, what do you want to tell me? How is Gemini going to have their month? Almost there, Gemini. Okay, Gemini, what cards do we get? We got the King of Swords in the reverse position. What's going on? Might have some some of the males watching this one. But still, it can also represent an energy. Wow. And this, yo, poor Gemini. And Gemini, we got some intense energies here. Not only do I have the Knight of Swords, but I have the King of Swords here, both for the energy. Everything is circling around the King of Swords in the reverse position. So one of the things is you're probably going to feel the need, you know, to kind of speak your mind, speak your truth. But one of the things here with this energy, we really got to watch the power of the word here. There is going to be some situations, at least with one person, you're just going to want to let it all out. I feel like there is something going on. We've got that Four of Pentacles energy we've been kind of holding back for a while. But there's something Gemini has to talk. We definitely know that. Gemini has to speak. They have to speak their mind. They have to speak their truth. So there is definitely an energy that you're going to have to be real careful. Because the Knight of Swords just, poof, like that, will just, you know, it doesn't matter who they hurt. And that King of Swords reverse is really going to cut. It's like, I'll think a little bit. I really want to hurt this person with my words. I want to say it. You know, I'm frustrated. And I've got that frustrated energy. And I feel like part of it is because you've been holding back in some things you really want to say. But you've been trying. You're holding back. But that energy is going to come out. Then you're going to end up in a big mess if you get flippant and you just shoot everything off at the hip. And then I've got the moon, you know, it's getting real emotional here. And a lot of it, we need to look at that. It has to do with some emotions that we have really buried deep, some deep feelings and so forth. So we've got that Knight of Wands energy too. We're going to get real forceful with it. So we've got a lot of force. So we're frustrated. You know, we're going to be frustrated in February about something. But Spirit's saying, listen, you know, you're going to want to just want to cut to the chase and lay it on the line and speak harsh. Be careful. And look at that, your card, Waking the Lion. Waking the Lion. You're getting fierce this month. So there's somebody, or it could be even a few people you're really frustrated with, and they're waking the lion. Okay, so I've got some intense energy for you, Gemini. I've got some intense energy. We got to be real careful. I've got ears wide open. This card came up on another one too. I feel part of it is because you're going to hear something you don't like. You're going to hear something you don't like. Maybe somebody is talking about you, and you're going to want to just cut them down. You may go a full force on social media, but I've got that willing release and so forth. Before you get out there, whether it's social media or you're talking to them in person, however the communication is going to take place, try to release some of this beforehand so you can be calm and rational. It's real important. This energy is intense that you're just going to want to flip out. But I do got that beautiful and caging. Yeah, I know you probably will feel free once you flip out and everything. But we got to be cool. Now, this could possibly be a relationship situation. That is possibly. Or it could even be a friendship, someone you're friends with and so forth. But you're really going to want to let it out. And Spirit is definitely saying, look, you know, the waking of the lion. Okay, maybe you keep things into yourself, like that Four of Pentacles energy. I normally, you know what, I keep it, I try to keep my cool and everything, but you're really going to want to explode. So just Try that willing release. Try to release a little bit before you do. Think things through carefully. That power of the word. Be careful and be impeccable with the word. It's going to be an intense month. We don't want to say things we're going to regret. We want to be careful with that. Okay, so it's going to be a tough month for Gemini. I can see that. Now we're going to go to Libra. Let's focus on Libra. Yes, my dad was a Libra. Definitely, you know, justice and balance, fairness and everything. Ruled by Venus as well. And one of the things is, when it comes to Libra, being single, I would say Libra has the hardest time doing it. Definitely Libra, because obviously they rule the seventh house, which is one-to-one relationships. So, having a partner is real big for Libra. Where you've got Aries is fine on their own. They can be independent and stuff like that. They're okay. They focus on the self a lot more. Okay, Libra. Okay, Libra, what kind of energy? I actually feel to turn the deck that way. Okay, Libra. What kind of energy do we have? Okay. It's very interesting. A lot of you are getting the Hangman. A lot of you, for some reason, Hangman. It's like there could be some major, even worldly stuff that is going to have us gain another perspective. I know a lot of people are beginning to awaken. We had a rough 4 years, as you all know. I've talked about it on my videos. I don't want to rehash. But I feel like a lot of people are gaining a new perspective. That could be part of that energy why Hangman keeps popping up for so many. But Spirit is always trying to wake us up. That's what they're doing. So, Libra, I've got the Page of Coins. So I can see this when there is a new opportunity, some kind of an announcement of an opportunity may present itself. If you have been thinking about going into a different profession, different job, there will be an announcement that you can do that. It could possibly involve a physical move. I've got the Six of Swords. If you have been thinking about maybe even uprooting yourself and going to live somewhere else, we've got a little bit of that energy. I'm not saying you will. I'm saying a door will open that you could do that. So we could possibly have an opportunity that leads you elsewhere and so forth. This could also be a symbol that some of you may travel a little bit during this month. You may want, set your sights. I'm ready to go on a spiritual journey. Now, I do have the Queen of Cups here at the foundation. So definitely you're probably going to have like the psychic abilities and the sensitivity. There is going to be a call to be able to open up and do that. You're going to be that healer. There's going to be at least someone that comes to you that needs some kind of advice or healing and guidance. And you're really good. You're the peacemaker of the zodiac. So you'll be able to kind of help them and put them in a place of peace and so forth. So I definitely do feel a little bit of that healing energy coming forward. But yes, we've got that Hangman. You may feel stuck at first a little bit in the beginning of the month, but then I've got some opportunities and possibly even to move will be able to be up there, which is really good. So I've got that energy. And then we do have the Two of Coins or the Two of Pentacles. So you can see he's kind of juggling here. So there's going to be lots to do. Definitely, but this opportunity that presents itself is going to get you busy. So I definitely do feel an opportunity. I know I've had a lot of people that are out of work, unemployed. Libra is actually going to be pretty good for that. That some new opportunities will present themselves to get them out of the rut. That is very good. Wow, some of these cards are popping up for you guys. They're really amazing. A little gentler of a month than poor Gemini. I want to see, yeah, I felt to go there. Actually, an extra card popped up. I'm going to have that too. We're going to talk about that. Okay. Spirit really wants people to take care of themselves. This has been a big one, body and soul. Make sure you are taking care of not just the body, but the soul. It's real important to balance these both. You know, if you're, taking care of your soul and you're feeding it good things and reading good books and being peaceful, it's not going to help if you're putting junk in your body. So make sure you're taking care of both. I got the card A Grand Symphony. So it's really important during this time to see the balance of the universe and how everything is playing your life and coming together, and it's working. That's one of the things, especially coming together and working together for a common goal. Everything is going to start coming into balance. I love the card Bearing Fruit. This is one of my favorite ones, to finally get the fruit of everything of our labor that we have been working toward. Now, I've got a little bit of smoke and mirrors here. This is above the Six of Swords, but we're going to be we've been a little bit confused and everything. We kind of talked about that. There has been especially confusion for the last 4 years, right? But we're going to be coming out of that. We're going to gain another perspective with the Hangman here. We had felt stuck, but finally when we surrender the moment, the new perspective comes. So the smoke and mirrors is going to go away. And then that sacred reverence. So make sure to be thanking the Spirit for all the opportunity that is going to come your way. We've got a nice opportunity popping up here. So if, like a situation, you've been out of work, or even if you have been wanting to change into something for the better, that opportunity is going to present itself. We're going to get away from troubled waters with the Six of Swords. I am being drawn to pull you a love card. So let's pull. What is the love card? Oh, this is actually very good. And I told you, Libra has to have a partner. So I've got the card Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So for some of you who have been also waiting for love, just kind of believe it. They're already with me in spirit. That is kind of how we open the door to love. So some of you, if you do not have a partner, and I know how much Libra likes a partner, if you just kind of open the door for that and believe they're with you in spirit, it's just a matter of them coming in the physical, they will come. So very positive, even a little bit of a shot of meeting a decent soulmate is popping up. So thank you guys for letting me read for your signs. And just please give me feedback at the end of the month if any of these things manifested.